Namaste. Alok here. I wanted to create this video about self-care and self-love. I find that so many people I work with in my bodywork practice have this internal dialogue that they're not enough, and really feeling this call to help people understand that more we can love ourselves and our bodies, the more that we can give to others. So follow along with this little sequence that we've created and hope that this helps bring in more self-love so that we can share more with the world. We'll start in child's pose, forehead toward the mat. Relaxing the whole body, let it settle in. Knees are wide so the body can fit between the knees. Feel your whole being start to settle. Mother Earth supporting you. And third eye, the wisdom center, connected to the earth. Deep breath. Slowly come up, hands and knees. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Start to do some circles here. You can start small and then get bigger, warming up the hip joint, the wrist joint. And go the other direction. Notice your breath. Then just some simple cat-cows. Exhale, look toward the belly, round the spine. Inhale, lift the tailbone and the head. Really use the full breath here. Last time. Then walk the right knee up toward the right wrist. Bring your left knee into the bottom of your foot. So here's where we start some self-massage, and you can just really explore what feels good for your body. I'm doing little circles with my knee in the bottom and arch of my foot. And if you find a good spot that is tender, you can just pause and maybe rock from side to side. Deep breaths, really focusing on that exhale will help to let go. So when we learn to massage ourselves, we can see how that we're in control of how much release we want in this moment. So you can go as deep or as gentle as you like, and just really feeling into what your body needs today. We'll switch now. Bring the right knee back, left knee up to the wrist, right knee into your foot. Again, just exploring here different sensations in the foot. And again, if you find a good spot, you can rock. Another option here, if you're feeling like you're not getting enough, you can start to lift the knee and push the hips back, and that gets a nice deep pressure into the foot. Really depends on the flexibility of your foot, whether this option works for you. Just find this practice as a exploration of your own body, seeing what your body likes and what it doesn't like, and just finding gratitude for what your body is capable of. Nice. Slowly bring both knees back and wag your tail. And come down to the forearms, give our wrists a little break, rock out the wrists. So we'll start to get into the forearms here. If you bring your left forearm straight across, you can bring your right forearm into the inner side of the forearm and just start to do little circles. You can work from the wrist up to the elbow. And there's always more tension up closer to the elbow. So here, once you get there, you can do a little, this rocking motion. Really feeling that release with your breath. Another tool we have in Thai massage is this rolling pin. So you can start with the palm down, roll the palm up. Going back toward the wrist. Nice. Shake it out. We'll try the other side. So the right palm face up, left forearm, doing little circles. Again, feeling this energy of self-love, appreciation. And try the rolling pin on the way back. Again, palm down, rolling. Shake out both arms. We'll do the wrist stretch here. Bring the hands down, fingers facing toward your knees. You can lean forward if it's too much. If you want more, lean back. Just honoring, again, your wrist today, not pushing too much. And then sit all the way back, shake it out. Let's do a little back bend here. Fingers on the mat. Start to lift the heart if it feels good. Lift the hips and let the head release. Nice deep breath. And then softly come back. We'll bring the hands up, interlace the fingers, press the palms away here, and then reach all the way up. Do a little side bend. And then bring the hands behind the head, open the heart. Bring the elbows wide. And then softly bring the head all the way down to the mat. And as the elbows come down, the head rests on the mat. Bring your thumbs into your neck, giving yourself a nice neck massage. Press into wherever you're feeling the tension. Going slow always helps. The slower you go, walking all the way up to the base of the skull. And you can even do little sliding motion if your skin is soft. Sliding from the base of the skull down the neck. You can always use oil here if that feels right. Nice, slowly release, come back to your hands and knees. Wag your tail here. We'll get into the calf muscle. So by lifting the right shin, bring the shin bone in the crook of your left knee and start to sit back. So it's actually the ankle that's there. So you'll get to a point where it can be really intense. So just sitting back as much as it feels right for your body. Nice deep breath. And then softly come up and move the shin back toward the ankle. So we're just sitting back slowly. Take a deep breath. Can be really relieving and intense on the calf. So just take some breaths. See if you can let it go with the exhale. And then lift. Last one, just crossing the ankles basically, right about above the heel. Achilles tendon, getting some pressure there. Nice deep breath. We'll try the other side. Let's take it out. So the left ankle goes behind the right knee and just sit back, getting that pressure on the calf. If it feels better to get to your forearms, you can do that. And with all of these, you can always slow down, go a lot slower, and slowly moving that ankle toward the Achilles tendon. So take a deep breath on each one, moving that ankle down, holding as long as you like in each spot. And then come back up. Nice, wag your tail. Nice. This time we'll tuck the toes and sit back to stretch the bottoms of the feet. We'll do our wrist rolls. So imagine you have magnetic bracelets and try to keep the magnetic bracelets together as you roll out the wrist. So not only stretching the wrist joint, but you're getting a nice massage on your wrist joint by pressing the wrist together. And you're also getting the shoulders and elbows lubricated. Go both directions here. This is a great way to keep the wrist mobile and strong. Nice, and then shake it out. Grab your thumbs, make a fist, roll the fist around, and then see if you can bring the back of the hands here. Again, we're trying to keep the fingers curled. They want to uncurl. Let's see if you can curl it back in and squeeze your thumb. And then straightening the arm as much as possible. Nice deep breath. Nice, slowly release, shake it out, getting that top. And then one more time, palms down, fingers face toward you. And again, you can modulate how much stretch you get by how much you sit back toward the heels. If your palms are down, try to lift the palms and get more into the fingers. Nice deep breath. And then rock back. And shake it out. Nice. So feeling the effects on these poses, let's get up onto our downward dog. Walk out the heels. Deep breath here. Let the head be heavy. Then walk the feet all the way up to the hands and find a seat. Let the knees go from side to side. And we'll get into the legs here, bringing the feet together. So we can start to work the inner leg lines here, starting with the feet. So it's just bringing the thumbs into the feet, giving yourself a nice massage on the arches of the foot. Try to keep the spine long here and breath deep. Getting into the ankle, you can circle your thumbs around your ankle joint. And then start to rock from side to side as we walk the thumbs up that inner leg line just inside the shin bone. So I'm leaning from side to side to kind of create a dance as we move. And for me, about halfway up, it gets really sensitive. So just noticing where you're feeling that. And you can always pause and do little circles with your thumbs in those spots that are intense. And keep going. You're ready. Nice. And just notice the flow of energy now in that lower leg. We'll bring that left leg out, right foot inside, and get this inner line with the forearm. So I like to grab my right wrist with my left hand and do this rolling pin action. So I start with the palm down, roll, massage. We're getting into these inner leg lines, the adductors. Once you get closer to the groin, you can hang out with a little more breath and intention of release. Getting all the way up close to the groin. Just spend some time here. You can do little circles. And then going back down, I like to do the circles. Nice. Just brush the energy down that line. Straighten it out. Feel that difference in the two legs. Let's bend that left leg. Again, starting by the knee. You can try that rolling pin. Hand comes face down and then roll it up. Use your breath here. Little circles. Once you get closer, just spend some more time here. Really breathing into the sensations you're feeling. Self-love, so important. Really honor this temple that we inhabit, to be in that place of loving kindness. And just brushing that out. Beautiful. From here, just bring the legs out, shake them out, and cross the legs. Just noticing how different your body feels from the beginning of this practice to now. We'll bring the hands one on top of the other to the heart. Close down the eyes, roll the shoulders back, find a nice tall spine. Deep breath in, feeling that heart beating in your chest. Bringing in gratitude for your body, all that it does for you. And with each inhale, feel your heart expanding and that energy of loving kindness filling every cell of your body. Feel that energy begin to expand beyond your skin. And eventually beginning to send that energy out into the world for anyone who needs a little more loving kindness. Bringing the hands together in a prayer, closing this practice. Bring the hands to the earth. Thanks for joining me today. Hope that helps bring a little more love and kindness into your body, yourself, and spreads it out into the world.